The name Alex Pereira keeps roaring in the mouth of everyone. But who is this Alex Pereira that has won the hearts of millions? How good was he at kickboxing? To get an answer to all these questions, please stay tuned. And if you still need to subscribe to this channel, please do so below. Who is Alex Pereira? Alessandro Pereira, born July 7, 1987, is a Brazilian MMA fighter and former kickboxer. He now fights in the Ultimate Fighting Championship in the middleweight category, where he is the current UFC middleweight champion. He is a former middleweight and light heavyweight champion in kickboxing and the first and only fighter to hold Glory championships in 2 weight classes simultaneously. Pereira has also participated in Showtime and Super Combat Fighting Championships. As of February 2021, Pereira was ranked first in the kickboxing middleweight and light heavyweight rankings. Pereira, who grew up in a slum, dropped out of middle school at 12 to work at a tire store. He began drinking after being influenced by his coworkers and finally became an alcoholic. To overcome his addiction, he began training in kickboxing in 2009. On March 8, 2014, he won the Glory 14 Zagreb Middleweight Contender Tournament in Zagreb, Croatia, defeating Dustin Jacoby in the semifinals by first-round knockout and Sahak Paparian by majority decision. Pereira was named as one of 8 fighters fighting in the Glory 17 Los Angeles Last Man Standing event during the Glory 15 Istanbul broadcast. On June 21, 2014, a standing middleweight tournament was held in Inglewood, California. In the quarterfinals, he was defeated by eventual winner Artem Levin by a unanimous decision. He faced Cesar Almeida for the vacant WGP Middleweight Championship at WGP Kickboxing 25. He won by decision over Almeida. He successfully defended his WGP KB title by KO of Macon Silva in the second round at WGP KB 40. Pereira went 4-1 in his next 5 fights, losing only to pound-for-pound great Artur Kishenko. Pereira's most memorable victory came during this period, when he defeated future UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya twice, once by unanimous decision and once by counter left hook KO. At Glory 46, China, Pereira defeated Simon Marcus unanimously to win the Glory Middleweight Championship. Pereira fought Yusri Belgoroi at Glory 40 and Glory 49 Super Fight Series. Then in 2018 at the Glory 55 for the middleweight title match, which Belgoroi won in an overhand right knockout at 2:29 of round 1. It was Pereira's 28th career victory and his 6th inside the Glory ring. Pereira said in November 2018 that he would pursue an MMA career once his contract with Glory expired in April 2019. Pereira eventually re-signed with Glory, with the option to compete in mixed martial arts. Pereira stepped up to battle Donaghy Abena for the interim Glory Light Heavyweight Championship at Glory 68 after 4 successful Glory Middleweight Championship defenses against Yusri Belgoroi, Simon Marcus, and Jason Wilness. Pereira won the fight by knockout in the 3rd round, becoming Glory's first double champion. After capturing the Light Heavyweight Championship, Pereira chose to defend his middleweight championship against Ertugrul Bayrak at Glory Collision 2 on December 21, 2019. He won the fight through knockout after the 1st round, after mainly dominating the round. At Glory 77, Pereira was set to face Artem Vakatov for the Glory Light Heavyweight Championship. Pereira won the fight by split decision, becoming the first in Glory history to hold 2 concurrent championships. Pereira's middleweight championship was eventually withdrawn from him. Pereira defended his title against Artem Vakatov at Glory 78 Rotterdam. A majority decision in the rematch defeated him. Pereira was docked 1 point in round 4 for repeated clinching, which many saw as a questionable decision by the referee. Do you know Alex Pereira transcended from a kickboxer to being a mixed martial arts fighter? let us have a look at his accomplishments. Pereira made his professional mixed martial arts debut in 2015 at Jungle Fight 82, losing via submission after transitioning from kickboxing. Following 2 consecutive victories, Pereira confirmed that he had signed a contract to face Diego Enrique da Silva in the Brazilian edition of Dana White's Contender Series on August 10, 2018. The fight never happened because Glory refused to let Pereira compete. Pereira inked a deal with Legacy Fighting Alliance on October 22, 2020, and made his official debut on November 20, 2020 against Thomas Powell. He won the battle via knockout in the first round. The UFC and Pereira signed a contract on September 3, 2021. On November 6, 2021, at UFC 268, he made his professional debut against Andrea Michailidis. In round 2, he obtained a technical knockout victory. He was given a Performance of the Night award for his success. At UFC Fight Night 203, on March 12, 2022, Pereira squared off against Bruno Silva. In all 3 rounds, Pereira outpunched Silva, earning a unanimous decision victory. On July 30, 2022, Pereira and Sean Strickland squared off at UFC 277. The organization, however, chose to move the matchup to UFC 276 on July 2, 2022. Strickland was eliminated by Pereira in the opening round, giving Pereira the victory. With this victory, he received the Crypto.com Fan Bonus of the Night 3rd place award, which paid out $10,000 in Bitcoin. He also received the Performance of the Night award. On November 12, 2022, at UFC 281, Pereira and Israel Adesanya squared off for the UFC Middleweight Championship. He obtained the UFC Middleweight Championship by winning the fight through technical knockout in the 5th round. With this victory, he was given the Performance of the Night prize. It is interesting to know that before focusing on MMA, Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya had successful careers in kickboxing. The Kiwi's record is 75 victories and 5 losses, while Pereira's is 33 wins against 7 losses. But the Brazilian has won the middleweight and light heavyweight Glory championships. The 35-year-old also made 5 middleweight championship defenses. Adesanya has a meager 2-2 record with Glory, and the UFC middleweight champion has never taken home a major title from the illustrious Singapore-based organization. Additionally, in kickboxing, Poatan has 2 victories over the New Zealander of Nigerian descent. At Glory of Heroes 1, he unanimously triumphed over the current UFC middleweight champion. Adesanya's second defeat was worse as Pereira knocked him out in the 3rd round of their Glory of Heroes 7 match. In his illustrious career in combat sports, Alex Pereira is the only person to have defeated Adesanya. And that's a wrap on Alex Pereira. What interests you most about his career? Let us know in the comments section.